Hello, friends, foes, and neutral parties of all ages. Today, it is time for Smashbots Season 2. The first tournament in Season 2, we have Dream Factor of Ages coming at you live in the studio now. So, one thing to talk about Dream Factor of Ages and Season 2 in general is that we have had a merger in Smashbots with another Smashbotting organization. So Season 2 will be a bit of a mixture of rule sets, if you don't mind. I mean, I've been briefed, but this is new for me as well. So we will see some of the fighters from the other communities come and join, and we will see a bit of a change in things around here. So today, as sort of an introduction tournament to the viewers and to the players as well, it will be entirely new players from the other organization here in Smashbots. So I believe a brief introduction is in order. Let's take a look at the bracket. So here in the bracket we have CPU number 1, Palutena. Palutena, let me check my notes, is a god? Nope, that's not short for anything. She's apparently a god, folks. That's pretty neat. Let's see what she can do. We also have Marin. Marin is, she is apparently, sorry, a seagull? Okay, sorry, these are new for me too. We'll get through this together. We have Metal Sonic, who is a robot. That I can do. Next, moving on, we have the Fierce Deity. Okay, look, we can't just... Okay, yeah, all right. Who is maybe a deity, but also maybe possessed by a deity. Okay, then we have Samus. Okay, Samus. I know Samus. Samus used to be in Smashbots over here too, but then moved over, and it looks like she's got a new suit. I like it a lot. We have the Phantom, who apparently wants to stay anonymous. Okay, we'll move on then. We have Skull Kid, who is also a kind of fierce deity, if you know what I mean. Then we have Meta Ridley, another robot, well, half a robot. He's a cyborg, and he's from space, folks. So let's all give him an applause when he comes on stage. We have Ganondorf, who is a Lord of Evil, but not a god, so, you know, that's whatever. Then we have Sasquatch, old friend of Smashbots. He's always helping out, volunteering for stuff. Now he's going to turn it up, I'm sure. We have the Guardian, a sort of a ninja-like fighter, who has also fought for gods and such. Okay, great. And we have the Experiment, a classic creature, one of the originals for the original Smashbots way back when. Back now, potentially with some upgrades. We will see. He is an experiment after all. Okay, so we better get started. Let's take a look at the Bucks. Boom. There we go. We have had an interesting pattern, it seems. No one got 0 because one... maybe not so wealthy benefactor seems to have bet 1 on everyone. Betting technique, we'll find out. So we see here in the first bracket, Palutena, no surprise there, the god, getting the most bucks. In the next bracket, we have the Phantom. That's what people are betting on the most. On the third bracket, Ridley and Ganondorf pretty close. And in the last bracket, it looks like our old friend Sasquatch is topping the charts with 551 bucks bet on them. All right, so those are the ones to look out for. We will see what happens as we get into the matches. The first one will be Palutena, Marin, and Metal Sonic in the first quarters match. Okay, we're jumping right in. Look at this. Remember, this is new rules, and we have 3-for-alls here in Smashbots Season 2. You can see Metal Sonic there, all glistening in silver. We are on the stage these are a lot of these stages are new for me. It looks like it's called Lich Yard. Lich Yard, I like it a lot. It is a bit of a vertical stage, but it also has this nice flat area here at the bottom with only a single bump. It's also a very sort of medium-sized stage, so there won't be too close to the blast zones here. So we're kicking off right away. You can see also there's food coming down, which helps the fighters sort of stay in the battle all the way through. I'm more of a classic kind of guy. I prefer, the more of a one-on-one fight, more of a no items kind of thing. But this is how they do it back then. So we'll see how it works out for them. And it seems to be going okay so far. Palutena has the ability to teleport. That's pretty amazing. Whoa, looks like Marin has that too. Impressive stuff. Wow, and we saw a nice forward kick from Marin there, taking out Palutena. Maybe she's just warming up. And Metal Sonic jumping around. Wow, Palutena taking out Metal Sonic. Okay, we're going to go knock him down one by one. And we still see the Smash Ball. Looks like Smash Balls are still here. Perhaps a change if you only tuned in last week when you saw the Smash meters on. But here we go. Palutena grabbing the Smash Ball there, summoning a black hole and a Mega Laser. That is impressive. Wiping the board, and Metal Sonic down to one stock so fast. Grabbing that bottle of water there. Maybe it'll cool him off. You can see Metal Sonic, despite being a robot, has apparently lost his outer shell quite early on. It protects him early on in the match, but it goes away after a little bit, so less effective. Marin and Palutena fighting there on the left side, trying to dunk each other, but both of them with the ability to teleport makes it difficult for that to happen. Metal Sonic still rolling into a ball, jumping around. Doesn't seem hugely effective. Wow, beautiful combo from Marin there. The up air into the down, spiking him into the ground there. This wall, ooh, unfortunate for Palutena there, almost hitting the ceiling there, but instead flying off into the moon. I was saying this wall on Lich Yard, it makes for an interesting kind of fight. Instead of the flat sort of run back alley or final destination that we've come to know and love. Beautiful tech from Metal Sonic there. It gives a little bit of a bump, allowing people to tech, allowing combos to happen. So we are seeing lots of techs here on the ceiling and on the side. Whoa, explosive there. Wow, we have a one-stock game just all of a sudden there. Palutena and Marin taking each other out. Unfortunately, Metal Sonic not doing a whole lot of anything. Perhaps he wasn't warmed up. Perhaps he wasn't booted up properly. But now we are moving on to the first 1v1 in our season 2, as Marin and Palutena will go head to head. We've got the Smash Ball here. Palutena at 97%. She really needs another Smash Ball. Marin gets it. Wow. That through the wow. Oh my god. She's dead. No, okay, apparently she's not dead. She was taken into a realm where she was sealed. Okay. Wonderful. They're gonna have to go through an entire game to get her out, but maybe she'll be back for the next time. Great. So that's the first one down. Marin defeats a god and a killer robot to move on. Very impressive stuff. And let's move on to the next one. This will be the Fierce Deity versus Samus versus the Phantom. Okay. We are here on what looks like Ramen Bowl. This is a very non-standard match. As you can see, it has a dip in the middle. And there are some blockades on either side to sort of prevent the classic walk-off. So we're seeing, we see Samus with a new jetpack there, very nice. And looks like the Fierce Deity has a boomerang. And it looks like the Phantom has a knife. So interesting sort of tool sets from everyone here. We're sort of sticking to the bottom of the bowl here. I like that a lot. Perhaps it's sort of a king of the hill kind of thing. Staying in the bottom of the bowl gives you advantage, being on more flat ground than the others who are on a ramp. But we'll see how that goes. The Fierce Deity's boomerang getting caught by Samus. Oh, he's got a second one. Okay, no problems there. Samus with that brutal charge shot. If you are a Smashbots Season 1 fan, you will know that the SAX, who is actually a robotic copy of this Samus, who is a long-time fighter for us. But we are seeing the original model here. So you may see some similar things, such as that grapple beam, such as the charge shot, stuff like that. But who knows? Perhaps we'll see a head-to-head of the two eventually here in Season 2. All right, the Phantom there, breaking out. Ooh, he's got some friends. They're all coming to join the show. And, all right, that is pretty impressive stuff. And Samus just gets deleted, but brought back here. The Phantom also has a friend there who comes out occasionally and blasts the Fierce Deity away. So the Phantom looking real good at 77% with all three of his stocks. Samus and the Fierce Deity need to do something soon to sort of stop this kid running away. Apparently, this fighter, the Phantom, is still in high... Oh, I'm not supposed... Yeah, right. Sorry, Nothing about the Phantom is known at this time, as he is a very mysterious, very dead fighter. Two-stock game. Unfortunately, the Phantom wasn't able to ride that three-stock lead as he was quickly taken out in the corner there. These two fighters, Samus and the Fierce Deity, very seasoned. They've been around for a long time. You can tell by their creepy white eyes and face paint that, they know how to fight. Whereas, the Phantom, he kind of looks, bright-eyed, young, perhaps new to the scene. But that's just a face judgment. I am not basing that on any information that I was given, I promise. Smash ball again. Are we going to see the Phantom picking up another one? He's in the brawl now, gets footstooled and stolen by the Fierce Deity. Fierce Deity, wow, beautiful. Lovely bow and arrow there, breaking out an ancient arrow, destroying Samus. Unfortunately, bringing Samus down to one stock as she was hit by two final smashes. Not Samus's day today, but that's the way it goes in 3-for-alls. You gotta keep your eyes open, stay on your toes. Anything can happen, especially with the Smash Balls out. Ooh, Samus going for the back throw there on the Phantom, but the Phantom just being able to stay in using that wind box there on the side, preventing any quick KOs. The Phantom over 100 now, but still not too high up. Bam! Again, is Samus trying to knock out the Fierce Deity, but the Fierce Deity hanging in there. Some beautiful DI, riding that wind and staying in. We see a bomb there, an energy bomb. The Fierce Deity and Samus have similar abilities, able to make weapons out of energy. That's impressive. And it looks like the food is still sort of fueling the fighters here. And wow, the Fierce Deity with that sword swipe is able to take the Phantom down. And wow, he's gone himself. And once again, just like the last match, we are on a one-stock situation for everyone. And once again, there is one fighter with a much higher percent. And it looks like Samus is camping on the left there, just sort of hanging out, knowing that she has a high percent and wants to stay out of the fray. Smart, tactical, that's Samus for you. Now sort of moving over the two there, still sort of camping, getting some food. And now, maybe she's looking a little prettier. That's how you play these 3-for-alls. We saw Cuphead in the previous season take a similar tactic, and it definitely worked out for Cuphead, as they were able to do really well. And there you see Samus grabs a Smash Ball thanks to her tactics. Beautiful play, taking out the Phantom. A little run back for that first stock there. And now it is the Fierce Deity at 38% and Samus at 99. Whoa, leaves himself open, but Samus unable to punish. Ooh, nice combo there, Nair into Boomerang. Beautiful stuff. Back air there. Doesn't want the lollipop? Doesn't want the lollipop. Doesn't want the lollipop. Yes, get the lollipop. Beautiful. Nice neutral. No way. That destroys, unfortunately. Samus almost able to come back, but the Fierce Deity picking it up with a very strong performance there, almost never coming out of the ramen bowl itself. The Fierce Deity looking very strong, as we will see how he does against Marin in the semis. Moving on to the next quarters match, we have Skull Kid versus Meta Ridley versus Ganondorf. These are all classified in my notes here as, yes, that is correct, evil. This is an evil match. 3 villains against each other. Don't ask me why they're classified as such. That is what they filled out on their own survey. So it's not judgmental, I promise. It's just, how they see themselves, and we need to respect that here. So Skull Kid, Meta Ridley, and Ganondorf here on Yeeth. Yeeth is a new map to me, but I did get to see it before the tournament. Very exciting. Looks insane, is insane, but not too insane to get censored. So here we are at Yeeth. We've got those floating cubes on either side, and the sort of wind tunnels, which are excellent. As you can see, Meta Ridley there picking up a beautiful combo on Ganondorf. Ganondorf unfortunately uses his up B a bit early, unable to grab the cube, and drops quickly, with Skull Kid and Meta Ridley only at around 30%. So Ganondorf needs to sort of make a big move here early on. Meta Ridley is sort of setting the stage there. Those fireballs, those insta drops, that tail there cutting through his opponents. Very impressive. Oh, look at that, grabbing Skull Kid, throwing him into the cube, but Skull Kid able to wall jump right off and hit him right back. Wow, a headbutt from Skull Kid. Beautiful combos there under these thick platforms. Now we have our first Smash Ball coming in just over a minute. Who will grab it? It's quite a tight game. Only Ganondorf has dropped, but Ridley is there at 140%. We have Skull Kid grabbing it. Beautiful combo. Bouncing Ridley off the ceiling and then into the final smash. Boom! Ridley flying off the top there. Very strong, very powerful stuff there. That kind of final smash that will bring the opponent to the center stage. In any stage where there is a high platform, like Yeeth here, it will kill much earlier than it would normally. These fighters have a lot of power, perhaps more so than our normal roster from Season 1. As you can see, lots of very strong hits happening here, and lots of sort of new abilities we haven't seen before. So, perhaps our Season 1 fighters will have to take this week's break to, power up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes with the next week's fight. And boom, Skull Kid taking out Ganondorf again. And Skull Kid still at 3 stocks. Ganondorf getting a little bit of revenge. Meta Ridley going crazy here in the middle. Just combo after combo. Beautiful use of these platforms from all fighters, honestly. Oh, really going super deep. Wow, totally gimp Skull Kid, taking him down to 1 stock. He was just at 3 stocks 2 seconds ago. What happened? I mean, that's why I guess they call themselves evil, folks. Really going totally under the stage, using his wings, his ability to fly, to take Skull Kid under the stage where he is unable to recover. That is grime at its best, and I'm sure what Ridley is very proud of. So I will like to give you a little point of information about this Meta Ridley here. He is a reincarnation of a previous fighter, very sort of ages old, a legendary fighter, who was killed actually by Samus. Samus is classified as good. Wow, Ridley just absolutely destroying Ganondorf and Samus's ship at the same time. I wonder if she knows. Was that her valet? Anyway, so this is the new reincarnation of Ridley, Meta Ridley here. He is part robotic and perhaps stronger than before. We'll see. But wow, wonderful combos. Forward tilt into dash up smash, bouncing off the platform, but Skull Kid able to get out before the combo continued. Ridley throwing him into the wall there, but you see Skull Kid using his magic, dark magic, I guess, to gain invincibility briefly and getting him out of a tough situation. Impressive. So Skull Kid, unfortunately, still down a stock here on Meta Ridley, so he needs some more of that magic real quick. Ideally, some more of that Smash Ball magic as well. Only 1:45 left to go here. Skull Kid needs something real fast. Ridley shooting through the air there like a rocket. Dangerous stuff. Using these platforms, dashing up and down, but Skull Kid sort of keeping his ground underneath and manages to take a stock down from Ridley. This could still happen. Ooh, grabs him again off the cube. Beautiful tech again. Skull Kid able to predict that. Under the stage there, bouncing off the wall, getting a tech. Going for the lollipop, always the right decision. Dash attack into up air. Skull Kid's getting combos here. Oh no! Unable to finish the deal there. Skull Kid still in the game. Ridley flying around. Ridley seems comfortable. You know, it's close, but he seems comfortable. Wow! That was an up smash. No tech into insta drop. Combo headbutts. Ridley is still in. There's the smash ball. The smash ball can't land. Left and right, left and right. Where's it going? It's gonna disappear. Oh, and Ridley. Wow. Skull Kid was certainly distracted by the smash ball. Ridley takes advantage of that, keeping a very calm, cool, and collected head, as you know, that's what Ridley is known for. His devilish schemes and his absolute calm in the battle. He is a veteran, folks, and that is the way it goes. Ridley moves on. And now we have our final quarters match, our final 3 contestants, the Sasquatch, the Guardian, and the Experiment. All right, we're back on Lich Yard. We have our the three thes. We have the Guardian here from a foreign land. We have the Sasquatch from a cold place, and we have the Experiment from Redacted. And here we go. You can see the Sasquatch there in the middle. Season 1 fans may remember him from some of the giveaways that he volunteered for. Look at him go, very slow, but very, very strong. You don't want to get too close to him, especially the Guardian and the Experiment, who are not the heaviest characters, not the heaviest players in our bracket. Very powerful. The Guardian very fast, very agile, and the Experiment imbued with tons of psychic power, but the Sasquatch just raw strength, raw defense, very hard to take down. So what we're going to see from these fighters here today is they're going to try and deal enough damage to the Sasquatch where he can be launched. The Sasquatch is kind of a more of a infamous figure in Smashbots lore. Just due to being such a unique fighter, speccing all into defense and strength, and basically negating all mobility. Other than that, lariat helicopter, which is very impressive, by the way. You have to spin pretty fast to get lift off the ground. So as we see the smash ball come out here, we note that the Guardian is down 1 stock, taken down by wow, how did that not land? Taken down by the Sasquatch early on. The Guardian, as you can see, as I said, very agile, able to just dash barely around that psychic mass that the Experiment launched at her. So unfortunately a whiffed final smash there, but doubly unfortunately for the Guardian, the Sasquatch just planting a foot into her face, taken down, and the Guardian taking out the Experiment. So we've got some infighting here. If these two want to take out the Sasquatch, they have to sort of focus more on him rather than each other. As you can see, they're trying to now keeping him in the middle, but he is an expert in these situations. He has been here before, and he is just going to stand his ground and try and swing his big arms all around and do some damage. Boom! Beautiful, taking advantage of that sort of cooldown period after the helicopter that the Sasquatch has. The Experiment just takes him out. So the Experiment and Sasquatch looking pretty close there, but the Guardian is still down a stock. Oh, with Sasquatch going for a little ledge camp there, but the Guardian able to jump back onto the ledge, getting the invincibility, and no problem there. The Guardian again going for a footstool. The Guardian going for these techniques that may get new players, but the Sasquatch has been around for a while and won't be fazed by that for sure. Nice up air by the Sasquatch. Look at that up tilt. Oh, no matter, even if the Sasquatch is getting hit, he can still land his attacks. That's one of his most powerful techniques, other than his head. You can see the Experiment glowing there, his clutch factor kicking in. That's what he was programmed for. Smash ball again. Up air, up smash, also killing and getting the smash ball. We see a combo into the final smash. Sasquatch trying to dodge it, almost getting through, but the psychic ball too active for him, and it takes him out. The Experiment looking very strong here, but now it is a one-on-one versus the very intimidating Sasquatch. Whoa! The Experiment fainting, going for the food, but the Sasquatch reading him out and just smashing him through the ceiling. He is gone. Now we are 1-1 here. The Experiment can't afford to stay in close quarters with the Sasquatch, as when it is in close quarters, it is not a fair match. As you can see there, going for the tail whip, the Sasquatch just takes it and smacks him right back. Up tilt again. Sasquatch trying to grab the food there. Unfortunately, his arms are a bit stubby when he's trying to grab some things there. Clutch Factor kicking in for the Experiment. A pineapple. There, using that psychic energy. Ooh, the helicopter bringing him close to the ledge. Just dodging the clap. Teleport, very sneaky. Nice parry from the Experiment, but he needs to land some damage. Helicopter again. Ooh, tech off the wall into the forward air. Very good move there by the Experiment. The Sasquatch is getting close to kill percent. Nice movement. Oh no! The arm flails out and takes the Experiment out of the middle of his combo. The Experiment was short hopping, naring, shooting out all the psychic energy. Sasquatch just raised his hand and slapped him to the heavens. Sasquatch moves on. Wow. Impressive. So for the first tournament in season 2, your semifinalists are Marin, the Fierce Deity, Meta Ridley, and the Sasquatch. And before we move on to our semifinals, we have something else for you here.
Team The Cleaner versus King K. Rool. This is Run Back Alley.
Yes, folks, that's right. Run Back Alley is back. This time we have 2 fighters challenging King K. Rool here, but he accepted, and so here we are at Run Back Alley. If you remember from one of the previous tournaments, King K. Rool battled in a 4-for-all, whoa, close there, versus the Cleaner, Rob, and Roy. And in the particular map seemed very, very well made specifically for characters who could fly and not for sword characters like the Cleaner and Roy. So salty as they were, they've taken him back to Run Back Alley. And you can see here the Cleaner absolutely taking him to town there in the corner between the buildings, just bashing him again and again against the wall there. K. Rool unable to sort of land anything, able to tech quite a bit until he was blasted off into the sky. But the Cleaner at 125, we'll see if K. Rool is able to sort of finish off that first stock quickly enough. Ooh, punching bag. Oh, to the top of the building there, but the Cleaner is back. Not able to take him out just yet. Oh, nice. Beautiful punch. The Cleaner with a nice tech just on the top of the building. Again, we see counter attempts from K. Rool. The clap. The Cleaner very fast, very able to sort of handle a K. Rool in a one-on-one fight. And this is what the swordsmen were saying. They were saying that the stage was totally unfair. Sword fighters are made to fight well in a sort of flat arena, and K. Rool with his sort of jetpack helicopter thing makes it unfair. The classic K. Rool there, burying his opponent and then hitting them with the punching bag to take out that first stock finally from the Cleaner. So I will reiterate that the K. Rool does have to take out the Cleaner and then take out Roy, who is waiting in the wings there, before he is able to claim the victory and Run Back Alley here. And before he gets to Roy, he has got the Cleaner to deal with, and the Cleaner is angry. You can see it. He doesn't want to give Roy a chance. He is here to take back his pride. The Cleaner, one of the unfortunate few who was unable to actually get out of quarterfinals at all in Season 1, but that's just how it goes, and he felt like he was robbed of his chance, and so here we are. K. Rool kind of dancing around at the top there. Beautiful tech into a Nair. That big belly coming out. K. Rool doesn't seem to be afraid to fight in these small spaces. Able to use his techs very well and punish the Cleaner back. But the Cleaner is taking advantage of these upward sword swings, which he can only really use from a nice planted position, like in a flat stage like this. A flat, unmoving stage, unbumpered stage, a stage without gears that suck you in to the bottom every 2 rotations. So we are down to a 1 stock with K. Rool. The Cleaner that guarding his crown a little bit. K. Rool breaking out the blunderbuss with the cannonball. Nice up air. Taking Cleaner off the top, and now we have a 1v1 at 1 stock apiece. K. Rool firing the cannonball backwards. I'm not sure what that read was, but maybe he saw Roy hiding there behind the backstage, and he was afraid he would sort of tag in there. Nice down dodge there from K. Rool. Watch out for that tornado. Ooh, the Cleaner air drying. I like it. K. Rool's cape had a few spots on it. That up smash knocking you up into the sky. Ooh, K. Rool fainting, going for the 2 boots. Up smash again. K. Rool's got to be careful at 158 right now. Of course, it is run back alley, so anything could happen. Nice down dodge. Ooh, but Cleaner gets out of the way before the belly lands on top of him. Cannonball coming out. Nice. Double down air. Tornado. Ooh, trying to go for the finish there, but K. Rool is unscathed. Both fighters are kill percent now. Collapse. Anything could happen. Ooh, cannonball going off the stage. Past the chain link fence. K. Rool with the grab. Forward throw does not take out the Cleaner. Oh, K. Rool tries to up BM off the top, but the Cleaner manages to DI out. Up smash again. That's 3 times, and K. Rool is taken down by the Cleaner. Roy didn't even have to do anything. So there you have it, folks. Unfortunately for the K. Rool fans, it seems like in a flat 1v1, the Cleaner has taken him out. So we'll see. We'll see how vocal they still are after that. Very decisive battle. Close. Very close, but please remember that Roy was still there in the back waiting, which K. Rool would have had to deal with. All right. So with that over, we are now stepping into the semifinals here. Your 4 favorite fighters have a few matches left to go. So in their next match, we have Marin versus the Fierce Deity. Okay, here we are back on Ramen Bowl. The Fierce Deity having some day experience on Ramen Bowl, as we saw in the quarterfinals, and Marin going to have to adapt, or maybe she knows this map quite well. It's hard to say, but we will see. I did get some breaking info. Really, this is okay. Apparently, they want me to say that Marin and the Fierce Deity at some point had a relationship. They were, they were a bit, up and down. Why are we talking? This is okay. And okay, so apparently they've got some beef. That's the reason. Okay, they got some beef with each other. They know each other pretty well, and they are both experienced fighters. So maybe they can read their moves a little more than an average fighter. So you can see some nice dodges from Marin there in the corner. Seems to be quite comfortable in the corner, able to summon her suit of armor there to get the Fierce Deity off of her. Ooh, watch out for the smash ball there. We saw Marin's ability to sort of seal her opponent. Boom! There's no getting out of that, and that just takes a stock right away. That's very scary stuff. So the Fierce Deity has to watch out for Marin here. Marin seems to be a very strong fighter. And the Fierce Deity, we saw in the quarterfinals match, had a very sort of offensive kind of territory claiming style, where he was able to fend off any opponents using his sword, specifically that Nair, that double sword slash, very powerful stuff. So that does seem to be what we're seeing here. The Fierce Deity sort of keeping Marin out of the desired locations on the map. But Marin able to do damage wherever she is, using her magical abilities there. Finally going off the top, the Fierce Deity taking her out with an up tilt. So it is quite a close match. You can see them going back and forth. Beautiful combos there in the middle. That dash attack from the Fierce Deity coming out, forcing Marin to the side. Ooh, a nice up B, sort of catching her off guard. But you can see tons of dodges here as Marin is perhaps taunting the Fierce Deity. It's hard to say, but you know, I could definitely see that happening. Cake, who wants the cake? Fierce Deity, quick to grab that food. I can begin to sort of see the Fierce Deity's strategy here. By defending space, he also manages to be the first one to grab the food and keep his percent low. That's a good tactical move here in the season 2, where we have food falling from the sky. Very expensive for the producers, I am sure, but you know, that's the way it goes. You got to give the players what they want. Nice popcorn there. You can see Fierce Deity dropping even below what he was before, now at 43. Marin needs to get some damage on, or it's going to keep going down. We see the bomb coming out. The Fierce Deity not afraid to use that bomb on himself as long as it does some damage to his opponent. Very intimidating. You see the beautiful jump back into Nair. That Nair I was talking about. Great knockback, especially when it's close to the edge. It will just blow you right through that windbox and you're gone. Marin trying to keep her defensive stance with that suit of armor, but Fierce Deity not even interested. He says, "I'm done with you, girl. I don't need this." And he walks away. But now we see the smash ball again. This time, Marin gets it again. Boom. Oh, it didn't take him out. He was 1, perhaps 2% away from getting destroyed, getting sealed away. But just not enough. Unfortunate for Marin, as now she has a huge uphill climb. And with only 1:45 remaining, we may not see another smash ball. She has to clutch out 2 stocks against this very defensive player here in the Fierce Deity. And, you know, folks, I hate to call it early, but I'm not sure I'm going to see this happen. Fierce Deity still grabbing all the food. Grab. Okay, wow. Beautiful play from Marin there, using her fireball magic. She fainted with the small fireball and then dropping into the up air, the large fireball, taking him off the top. Actually, very beautiful play from Marin. She has a minute left to sort of take him from 0 to death. Without a smash ball, it's going to be tough. But you know what? I can't count her out. Whoa! Nice throw near the edge in another stage that would have killed, but not in Ramen Bowl. We have protected. Oh no, the back air again. Safe. Whew. Scary stuff. Both fighters here looking for a quick KO. Marin needs it definitely because of the timer, and the Fierce Deity wants it just because that's how he plays. So they are fighting for dominion over the stage here. Now backing off. Fierce Deity using the food as a taunt and then turning into the forward tilt to get a nice stage control there. Beautiful short hop nairs there by Fierce Deity. We do see another smash ball. Only 15 seconds left. Oh no! Marin definitely needing the smash ball. Again, Fierce Deity taking advantage of that fact and taking her out before she can grab it. Very tactical, very strong play from the Fierce Deity. Wow, I'm impressed by these fighters. Marin doing a great job, but unable to place here after the semifinals. And Fierce Deity moves on. We are going to see the next semifinals match. It's going to be Meta Ridley versus the Sasquatch. 2 large fighters, 2 strong fighters, but they are very different in terms of mobility. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Here we are in Yeeth. Again, a match that Meta Ridley has played today, so we're going to see if that helps. Look at that. Those insta drops, those up Bs from Meta Ridley. Sasquatch unable to move quickly, but is able to dodge quickly, using his rolls, using his down dodges to to sidestep Meta Ridley's oppressive attacks, and just slapping out there with his hand. Meta Ridley not afraid to start jumping around, start doing all of his tricks against Sasquatch. He may not flinch like the other fighters, but he still takes damage like anyone else. Those insta drop in and then jump out, very effective from Ridley. Sasquatch doesn't seem phased yet, still sort of standing his ground and able to get those hits in every so often, using his shield. Ooh, beautiful down B into forward slap. I like it a lot. Meta Ridley, wow, using his wings to sort of fly onto that platform and stay just out of reach from Sasquatch. Very impressive. Nice back air from Meta Ridley. Going out to the platform, we see an aura coming around the Sasquatch there as he's powering up. Smash ball. Sasquatch grabs it. Meta Ridley unable to really approach from that angle as... Ooh! See, Sasquatch just needs to stand his ground. The enemies will come to him. That's one stock up for Sasquatch. Ooh! Meta Ridley flying around, but Sasquatch just standing his ground, turning and throwing punches. Meta Ridley needs to get a little more tricky if he's going to be using his mobility. Okay, there you go. I just said it, he just did it. Using the up B into the ground there to use the shockwave to knock Sasquatch back is very clever. Sasquatch using his limited mobility to dodge back and forth on these moving platforms. Very funny, very clever. Oh no, the headbutt! Oh, but he is unable to run in and capitalize there. Ridley grabbing a snack. Ridley definitely wants to see a KO, and there you have it, folks. Sasquatch unfortunately missing the tech off the cube and unable to recover very high, so he will be gone. Putting Ridley in an okay position. Not a great position, he's still down 50%, but an okay position. There you go, grabbing that food, bringing him down to 40%. Dodging back and forth there. Sasquatch just turning left and right, swinging his head. Really cannot land this side B grab. Sasquatch may be slow, but he can predict those kinds of moves, especially if they're predictable. You can see the pineapple there falling slowly into the abyss. There we go. Nice play there, but Sasquatch breaking out immediately. Off the cube, into the up smash, but the platform saves him. That was an amazing combo by Sasquatch, but Meta Ridley quick with the tech. Insta drop again. Smash ball. Ridley wants it. Ooh, nice down air. Sasquatch can't reach the smash ball. He's too slow. Breaks out of the grab immediately again. Techs again. We see the final smash come out. Oh no, Meta Ridley dies with the smash ball. That is very unfortunate, but very well played by Sasquatch. Staying calm, and instead of fleeing, Sasquatch doesn't flee, remember. Instead of fleeing, just taking out Ridley before he is able to find an opportune position to fire off that smash ball. Excellent plays from Sasquatch here. Oh no! The slow tech again, unfortunately. Misses the tech and buffers an air dodge, and he falls into the abyss again. And we have Ridley, Meta Ridley, here in the lead. Possibly for the first time in this match. But if you're going to have a lead, the last stock is when you want it. Nice grab. Finally, we see the techs from Sasquatch. Where were those earlier, buddy? Grabbing the lollipop. Dodging the side grab again. Meta Ridley with the insta drop, short hop nair. Beautiful plays. Up B sideways this time, catching Sasquatch off guard. Sasquatch on the floating cube. Manages to get back on stage safely. Oh, dodges a bit too early. Ridley keeps him off stage. That's where Ridley wants him. If Sasquatch is off stage, he's unable to land his sort of meaty hits. Nice parry from Ridley into fireball. Insta drop nair. Ooh, nice forward air. Sasquatch at kill percent easily. Another smash ball on stage. Oh, Sasquatch grabs it. Bad for Ridley. Oh, Sasquatch tries to go for it off the ceiling combo, but unfortunately misses as Ridley techs. Meta Ridley trying to stay out of range from this smash. Sasquatch lands it. What will happen? Will he bounce off? Yes, he techs. He's fine. Amazing, surviving the final smash. We have 35 seconds to go. This is incredibly close. Both of them are easily at kill percent here. We probably won't see any more smash balls. Nice parry. Helicopter off the cube. Helicopter again. Ridley can't land. They're both at 150%. Insta drop into jab combo. Off the ceiling. Oh, goes for the up B tricks again. Oh, just barely dodges the punch. Jab combo again. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. And we are going to sudden death, folks. Amazing. What's gonna happen? Here we go. Sasquatch is slower, but he breaks out the Nair, predicting Meta Ridley to come up to him. And the Sasquatch, hard fought, but manages to take the win there. He's moving to finals. Whew. Well played from both fighters there. And men and gentle ladies, we have your finals. It will be the Fierce Deity versus the Sasquatch. Two excellent fighters we've seen this tournament. Both very offensive and defensive at the same time. But we see the Fierce Deity with a bit more maneuverability, a bit more tactics, whereas the Sasquatch has teched almost entirely into his standing still and turtling technique. But we did see some nice dodging there from Sasquatch against Ridley's tricks in the last one. So we will see how that will play out in the finals. Let's get into it. All right, here we are in Yin Yang Duel, the standard finals match for this organization of Smashbots. We are starting right off the bat. We got the blue boomerang from the Fierce Deity. Wow, great combos from the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch is still fired up from his previous semis match. He is not cooling down at all. He's getting hotter and hotter. Look at that. He's grabbing the boomerang and comboing the Fierce Deity with his own boomerang. Eating the food at the same time. Fierce Deity needs to get that thing back from him. He needs to put his name on it or something. Oh, nice grab. He takes the boomerang back. Throws it at Sasquatch. Sasquatch parries the arrow, parries the boomerang. Oh my god. This guy, he can't move, but he can block. He can dodge. He can fight. That's what he's here for. Taking the boomerang to the back of the head, doesn't even flinch, doesn't even care. Oh, Nair pops up the boomerang, parries the attack, grabs the boomerang, goes right through that bomb. That was a beautifully placed bomb by the Fierce Deity, but the Sasquatch don't care. Why would he care? It's just a bomb. Nice, that up tilt. We saw that up tilt that took out the Experiment in the quarters match. Gotta watch out for that. Sasquatch holding the middle ground, manages to grab the smash ball. Doesn't need it. Up smash takes out the Fierce Deity as the Fierce Deity, see, so his final smash hits in front of him, as you can see here, but the up smash obviously hits up. So the Fierce Deity, perhaps predicting the final smash, tried to go above, but the Sasquatch predicting that movement. Very, 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 very deep tactics here. We're going a few levels deep. Fierce Deity shooting out the nairs of his own, the up tilts of his own. Nice. Dash up, down smash. Getting rid of that bomb. He realizes he needs his sword more so than the bombs in this fight. Grabbing that food, always a good decision. See some dash dancing from the Sasquatch here. He's kind of feeling himself. Nice boomerang into sword combo again, and takes him off the side. Good play by Fierce Deity. Dropping low. Sasquatch usually doesn't edge guard, but you never know. Grabbing that onigiri. Nice. Grabbing to down throw. Unable to combo off it though. Sasquatch perhaps a bit heavier than Fierce Deity was expecting. Ooh, nice tricks off the side there. Dropping it up B again. Grabs the lollipop. Fierce Deity needs some more damage on Sasquatch. Nice parry, but unfortunately he tries to drop to the ledge. Misinputs and gets the down smash, allowing the Sasquatch to clean him up with that up tilt. Smash ball on stage again. Ooh, Sasquatch rolling right through that forward smash. Are we going to see another flurry of punches here? Fierce Deity desperately trying to get away. Oh, he lands it. Is this going to KO? Let's see some DI. No way! It blows him right off the top. What a dominating performance from the Sasquatch. Folks, that's your champion right there. The Sasquatch manages to blow his way through the bracket and win Dream Factor of Ages. The first tournament in Season 2 taken by perhaps a fan favorite in the Sasquatch. I'm sure he's very happy about that, and I'm sure a few others are too, as the Sasquatch did pick up quite a few bets. So we're going to see some happy people this week, I'm sure. Probably not King K. Rool, but that's just how it goes, unfortunately, in Run Back Alley. So that's it for Dream Factor of Ages. Your champion is the Sasquatch. And I will see you in the betting tables. So take a look there tomorrow, as everything will be updated then. All right, thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see you next time, and smash on.